I'm Anita Padilla, the news director here at Florida's Voice. I'm in Cape Coral right now, and Storm Debby, Tropical Storm Debby, behind us right now, and that's a good thing, but people are still dealing with some of the effects from that storm. Take, for instance, the dock that I'm standing on right now. This was underwater yesterday by about 7 inches. Today, it's nice and dry. However, a neighbor's dock right over there underwater completely still. So a lot of people are waiting for the waters to recede. Now, there were people who did experience some flooding, and they did post that on social media, but nothing like the storms of the past. But here in Lee County, people know who they can call when they need backup. By water, by car, by SUV, or pickup truck, ATVs. They've got it all here in Lee County. Carmine Marcino, the sheriff, is making sure that everybody knows his team is just a phone call away. His team of deputies were out working in the dangerous conditions over the weekend, shutting down roads that were unsafe to travel through. When these roads become flooded, people make the mistake of thinking they can try to venture through them, which is a dangerous thing to do because you can't see the ground below you, and that's when you end up with trouble. Now, one way to make sure that his team was able to get to some of these areas that was hit by the storm surge, they used this Swamp Buggy. This thing is pretty cool. They used this vehicle to tour Fort Myers Beach to get a look at some of the affected areas and meet some of the people who live in that area, and they were glad to see the emergency crews at the ready. Here he is with his public information officer, Julie Martin, talking about their mission.
What we've done, obviously through previous storms, we learned the areas that are hot areas where we're going to have some problems or issues or concerns. So we deploy deputies to strategically kind of set people in different directions so they don't get stuck. That's most important. And again, safety is number one. When these waterways come up, down power lines, electrical issues, trees, we want to make certain people are safe. That is the number one issue here.
The sheriff says you live in Florida, you know it's hurricane season, you gotta be ready for when these storms come. That's why they did what they do. They were ready for the storm, and they did great. That's where it all pays off, and it looks like it paid off for Lee County residents. Reporting from Cape Coral, Anita Padilla.